and we're back for our third match of the night. Elamite and T2 joining you from the Xfinity desk, and we've got Team Liquid going up against Str8 Rippin.
Yeah, this one means a lot for Str8. They need this win, and then they need Luminosity to lose to keep their playoff hopes alive. And they can do it. They definitely can in terms of beating Team Liquid. If history repeats itself, we may see a very intense series here, but Team Liquid, their play style is absolutely insane. These guys are ruthless in terms of getting the objective done, but they also have the slaying power to hang with anybody.
And let's go ahead and take a look here at Team Liquid. We've got Spartan, Rain, Commonly, and Penguin. And this team, while they did sit in relegation last season, they went undefeated at the finals there in their relegation spots. And now, of course, sitting at the 3rd seed here in the Pro League.
Yeah, ever since Team Liquid found themselves in the relegations last season, they've completely stepped it up. Even when they were sitting at the 7th seed, they were looking like a top 4 team, and they've continued to do so with the roster changes that they made. Spartan, Rain, Commonly, and Penguin, these 4 really playing as a cohesive unit. Playstyles mesh really well.
And let's go ahead and take a look at the Str8 Rippin roster here. We've got Eco, APG, Ace, and Hines. Now, of course, this team was the exact same team that competed at Halo World Championships under the organization Team Liquid here, and they are coming back with Str8 Rippin and looking to upset their previous org.
Yeah, it's funny when you see, look, 3 out of the 4 guys wearing Team Liquid jerseys, so awkward, but either way, you know, these guys, they are, you know, obviously they're under Str8 Rippin, had plenty of time to talk with these guys, but they're really coming into their own, especially this guy, Eco. I gotta say, out of all the 4 players, he's impressed me the most and was just so excited to hear how much he wants and loves to compete.
Yeah, I mean, he is one of my most improved players here from the summer season. Not that he played bad, but just he's been doing really amazing things here for Str8 Rippin and led this team to a lot of victories here. And he's really filling that slaying role, putting up some big numbers, which we did not see from him previously.
Yeah, and let's take a look at the game types because, again, they mean so much. And we saw, you know, in that discussion with Pistola, how they had 2 rigs there, talking about how red team has the advantage in the vetoes even. So it's CTF Coliseum, Regret Slayer, Plaza Strongholds, CTF Truth, and then Slayer on the rig. So we are going to see 5 different maps here. No maps are going to be played back to back like we have seen in previous series today before. And it's going to come down to, you know, beginning strategies. It can come down to controlling weapons, communication, and just who wants it more, Kyle. Honestly, that's what these last couple of days and these last couple of weeks come down to. Who's prepared for this moment, who's ready, and who wants it the most.
Yeah, I mean, in game number 1, Coliseum CTF, lots of power weapons here on this map. Both teams have found success on it before. Overall, capture the flag game types. It's hard to go up against this Team Liquid squad here in a CTF because they play so aggressive. Now, I do like that we're not looking at any Fathom here, CTF. I think that was a good job by Str8 Rippin on those vetoes. They're trying to avoid that game type that we've seen Spartan, Penguin, Commonly just excel so well on. We do have the players set up here in our game number 1. It is capture the flag on Coliseum. First 3 captures to win, and we're going to start this one off with Eco, who has done so much since his joining of this team, of course, coming over from Luminosity, and he's looking to take his old team's spot, take their seed, and make it to a trip to finals.
Yeah, so Eco's now making his way over towards the snipe street, lays a grenade onto the street, but no one's to be found. Another player made his way up to the sneaky, which was Rain, and now Ace kind of caught out of position over here as he's been taken weak to a grenade and a no-scope from Spartan. So great start for Team Liquid. Str8 Rippin on the back foot over here, no power weapon control, and all just stuck at their base.
Yeah, and they're not being able to do anything to push out, as just a moment ago, all 4 members were dead here. Rockets in the hands of Penguin. Spartan with the sniper, who grabs 2 kills as well, and that flag already being moved across the map very quickly here by Commonly, and that's going to be a quick 1-0 lead in less than a minute here for Team Liquid.
Great start for Team Liquid. Str8 made a pretty big mistake in terms of not throwing a grenade to bounce off of the wall to blow up into the sneaky spot that people like to hide on the pyramid, which is where Rain made his move from. And now another flag is being pulled, and Team Liquid, they're just so ruthless with the objective. Again, you got to be scared in this moment if you're Str8. You got to try to rack up kills. Otherwise, you could have someone eventually on Goose Alert here. So Boost down there, staying alive, bottom center. Nice job by Ace, distracting as long as he can to buy some time for his teammates to try to push back over here and try to get some sort of control.
And what a kind of a standoff are we looking at right now as they do grab a kill. Eco picks up one on Rain. Another player commonly with the flag top catwalk. His location is given up. Great job throwing that flag in, but Eco answers back with a kill of himself. Has that scatter shot, will focus and pick up a flag return here. Flag is still also out and being moved across here. And another kill coming in for Eco.
Cap. Are you kidding me? That looked like, again, I was like, you got to be worried. You got to be on goose alert here because things are just getting out of control. But as I was saying, that Ace stayed alive fantastically bottom center. Another flag being pulled, though. Not much time to talk about living in the past over here because these guys on Team Liquid are going to come out with a counter of their own. So just getting right back into it is Team Liquid, and Str8 Rippin, they're just running around right now trying to figure out where these guys from Team Liquid are coming from and why are they pushing so fast.
Yeah, and APG has that sniper, does secure one kill there. Numbers advantage though still over in favor of Team Liquid as you see Eco gets taken out in their top rockets. Those rockets are down as you see Spartan quickly moving across the map to try and secure those for himself.
Yeah, so APG with the sniper over here has SMG too, so pretty decent combo for locking this area down. Doesn't have a mid-range weapon, but does spot a player that's crouching around the corner over there. That's going to be Hammy commonly over there. That's 3 dead. Spartan last guy alive, so APG has to be careful because he has to reload pretty shortly as Spartan did have the rockets too. So I'm not sure if Spartan killed the player with the rockets or if he had the rockets himself, but either way, that's a really big job for him as the last player alive, getting 3 kills and stopping that straight push.
Yeah, Spartan going absolutely huge for this Team Liquid squad like we've seen so many times here in the past. Only 1 shot left here in the sniper rifles. This is going to be good news for Str8 as they're starting to collapse over here towards Snipe, but he hits the shot on APG. That's going to be heartbreaking for APG.
Yeah, that's unfortunate for him, and then that's another sniper rifle going on over to Spartan. I think Spartan's picked up maybe 5 kills with that weapon so far. Ace took Rain down to no shield, so that's a nice job by him in a 2-on-1 situation, picking up 1 and then taking another player pretty weak. APG gets that kill on Rain as Rain falls off the map, and now Eco's trying to do whatever he can with the SMG, but doesn't realize there's a player crouching around the corner. Hits him with the stick. Can he evade, though? He can't. Nice job thrusting back, but not enough space between him and the other player, also entering that fight a little weak.
And then Ace is trying to control top catwalk. He has commonly over there in the blue, or excuse me, the red maze, putting some shots on. He is going to be no shields, dropping down potentially. Ace will go ahead and secure the kill there. Now, commonly did have scatter shot, so look for that to be down over here by the DMR. Ace not going to be able to find that weapon here quite yet. APG got taken out in cave, so all 4 members of Liquid alive over here in their base. Ace does a great job throwing that grenade. Doesn't take any damage. Putting some more shots down on these players. He really needs the rest of Str8 Rippin to come in and collapse as he secures another kill from Penguin helping him out there. Or no, somebody helping out to get that kill on Penguin.
Oh, here comes the charge in from Str8, but there's a player sitting in the back of the base. Have they found that guy yet? But they didn't choke the cave spawns too, so Heinz charges in there with the rockets, and they allow these guys to spawn up and get split spawns. So unfortunate turn of events there, which looked like to be a fairly simple execute, ended up turning and backfiring on these guys. And Penguin sees those empty rockets and ends up leaving them for a teammate. Kind of weird.
Yeah, he gets taken out over there in cave, so it's kind of interesting. I don't know if anyone's been able to secure that here quite yet, as we got another flag pull coming out of Eco, who grabs the flag kill. That's going to be a really good position as he's moving this across. Does spot commonly, who threw a great grenade and is able to not stay alive as Heinz does do a ground pound on him to secure that kill. Now flag is being pulled. Numbers advantage still over in favor of Str8, but they let Penguin get around the corner with their flag.
Nice job by Penguin, but Str8's hung in there. It was a disaster start for them, and they fought back and haven't given up quite yet. And this flag hasn't been pulled as far as Team Liquid would have liked. That's going to be 2 kills, possibly 3 over here as multiple players are weak. That's going to be an easy return for Str8, Kyle. We're going to be all tied up 2-2.
And wow, what a fast-paced game we're seeing from both of these teams with so much on the line here as we've got this 6th-seeded Str8 Rippin going up here, or 5th-seeded Str8 Rippin going up against this trying to take the Luminosity seed by going up against this Team Liquid squad. Too many L's.
I'm lost, Kyle. You lost me there. But either way, this has been, again, a phenomenal job of weathering the storm by this Str8 team. And you got to give them props because Team Liquid came out of the gates, and they came out of the gates hot. And it looks like they're running this flag while getting a couple of kills over here. But Heinz does get shut down. Eco gets shut down as well. And now Ace over here kind of stuck in no man's land in the grass. Nice shots onto Rain, and he does have help from a player over towards the pyramid. That's going to be a killing spree for Ace.
But no ammo.
And that looked like to be no man's land, but had some team help over here. So nice job by these guys. That's going to be 3 kills going in the favor of them. Commonly stuck in the back of the base. You have Penguin, Zane, as you can see, crouching around the corner over here. And Ace, they don't realize he doesn't have anything besides an assault rifle. And that's just a nice job being a nuisance.
Yeah, he does pick up a trade there. It's a pretty good situation to be in when he got trapped at the base. Rockets in the hands of Hines. You also have a sniper over in the hands of Str8 Rippin as well. So it's going to be a 1-member dead as they start to push in over here by Fountain side. Eco hits yet another headshot. We'll go on board with him as he's starting to lock down their base.
Eco again, he's been the MVP for Str8 in my opinion. Hits another no-scope onto Commonly. 2 great snipes for him. Looking for another one onto Penguin. Finds the head, make that a hat trick. Looking for the triple kill onto Spartan. There's another player that's weak, that's Rain. He's put damage on all 4 players, Kyle, and is still alive.
And he's being collapsed on. He needs help ASAP here, and Spartan grabs the kill with the SMG. Ace also running the flag, though. This is the last flag. It's all tied up. The numbers advantage. We'll have to try and take a look here. 2v2 situation a moment ago. Flag's getting around the corner. He stays alive, and just like that, 1-0 lead for Str8 Rippin.
Wow, are you kidding me? What a run there from Ace, and you saw Eco just distracting so much on that sniper side of the map. Ace elects to run the flag towards the scatter shot, away from the action. He gets alive around the corner, and it works.
And taking a look at the kills, Ace, all 3 flag captures here coming out for Str8 Rippin. 16 kills out of Ecos, leading the pack, tied with Penguin from Team Liquid, who has also 16. Commonly and Rainson at 5 and 8 kills there, respectively. So overall, heavy outslaying coming out of Str8 Rippin in this intense game, and Eco with these plays at the end, being the MVP here, just like we talked about before the series got started.
His overall awareness to leave that player over in the fountain and focus his shots onto the player in the flag that could have possibly been weak, that's hard to do because you're already zoned in on that double kill. You're thinking, all right, there's a player right in front of me, I need to get the triple and then leave that guy, but instead he elects to switch on over to his DMR, get the kill, picks up the killing spree, stays alive for a little bit, distracts for Ace. Ace pulls that flag down towards the scatter shot, and then you get that 3-2 win. So now we move into Regret Slayer. Again, big game here for both teams, but you have to think Liquid's going to need this one just a little bit more. They can't afford to go down 2-0. Str8 did have that 2-0 lead against EG and then won in Game 5 before too, so they need to focus on closing out series as well.
And this Regret Slayer, this was game number 5 when these 2 teams matched up here in week number 3, and that was a 50-42 victory for Str8 Rippin. So if they're able to keep that momentum or repeat what they had in week number 3, they're going to put themselves in prime position to come out with a win today, taking that series lead 2-0. But we've seen it in the past. Reverse 3-0 sweeps can absolutely happen. So Liquid obviously not wanting to go down in this series 0-2, and Str8 Rippin, you know, lucky for them, they're not in Enigma 6's shoes where they had to win every single game and then narrowly lost game number 2, 50-49. Str8 Rippin just has to win this series to continue their run for finals.
Yeah, definitely. And I want to just touch base on that first game, the beginning strategy for Team Liquid, how good it was. Securing rockets, securing sniper rifle, going in there, getting a capture, and then possibly running another one. But somehow that flag did get returned and then the counter came in. So I'm curious to see what was going on because it seemed to me Ace was the only guy that was, you know, alive. He distracted for a second, but it didn't seem like, it seemed to me like a desperation play, and it worked. And then Liquid allowed these guys to get back into it. So a great job by Liquid, but an even better job by Str8 to stop that push, which is very difficult to do when you don't have any control, any weapons. To fight back in with just your assault rifle and pistols with the radar on is extremely hard.
And they turned over, keep in mind, they turned over rockets on one of those pushes when Hines had them, and they put like 3 members down.
That could have been another flag cap too.
Exactly, and then they put themselves in really bad position, obviously turning over those power weapons and giving Liquid another opportunity to gather map control. So pretty insane game 1. Every game today has been, or this week and the last few weeks have been insane. And this series sure to not disappoint here once again, as this is going to be game number 2, Slayer Regret, that we're looking at. Now, Tom, do you think we're going to see a repeat of week number 3?
I don't know. It's tough to say, but a lot's going to be said in the beginning of this game and who's going to be able to secure this overshield, because We've talked about it a lot, that not only do you get the overshield, but you get the time on it, which allows you to be set up for the rest of the game and at least make sure that the other team is burning it throughout that. And then all you have to do is try to win that top center control. So overshield battle is half of the battle here, and whoever typically gets the most is going to win. So looking out for, the coaches on both of these squads to be stepping up the comms and really making sure that these guys are going for that specific power-up.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of this is going to come down to, and, I did actually take a look at Twitter here while we had our last break, and between Sniper and Rockets on that Game 5 Eden that we were looking at.
In the E6 Allegiance Series?
In the E6 Allegiance Series, it was 20 Rocket and Sniper kills combined, not including shotgun.
And what was the overall score?
Was
43 to 42?
It was a 1-kill leader.
85 and 20 of them, so about a fourth of the kills were coming in from just power weapons alone. I was surprised that it was so low. That's not even including shotgun, though.
Right,
so
exactly. And that's
you have to add probably
easy.
another 5 or 10 kills on top of that. So you have scatter shot here, guys. As you can see, spawning bottom car, you do have the plasma caster, which is P2. The big battle, though, is for the overshield, and looks like Penguin charges over there, does get the burn bottom center at 11:52.
And that was really early overshield to be grabbed. Penguin went out as quickly as possible. Not enough time to let that overshield recharge, though, so he was being taken out. 3-0 lead, so pretty good start for Str8 Rippin, as you do have Eco just now falling. Ace is working on a flank here. He's getting those call-outs from the player here, hiding over at red car. That's going to be Spartan. Rain's coming to help him out.
Nice shots.
Oh, whoa.
Wow.
Ace with the shots, and that gets the help from APG, secures himself another kill. 5-2 lead already here coming out of Str8.
Fantastic shots from Ace. Oh my goodness, just absolutely melting the player that wanted to charge out towards red grass, and now securing this side of the map for his team. Penguin over here trying to make his way up towards the top. Ace spots that out and also finds the scatter shot for his efforts. Now, nice job backing off the Spartan. He's going to need more help. Eco coming in with the long flank over here. This is a 5-kill lead currently for Str8 Rippin. That was a nice flank, however, coming in from Spartan. Hines with the flank of his own, taking 2 players down to no shields. Where is the cleanup, though, coming in for the rest of the Str8 team? No one to be found top center.
Yeah, it looks like no one else from Str8 Rippin in position to clean up any of those weak players. They had too many people get stuck over their car side, and good flanks coming out of Team Liquid. Now we got a 1v1 happening, make that a 2v1, as Commonly gets some help there, able to secure the kill without trading on Commonly, but nice job APG following up that kill.
Yeah, for sure. That was a kill that probably could have went on over to Eco, but APG there to follow up with the assault rifle, and Spartan gets caught out towards bottom center as well. And this is looking like a pretty good start here for Str8 Rippin. 12-6 lead over here, plus control over towards top carbine side. APG picking up a kill, looking for some more blood. The spawns are split, red and blue side. APG even challenges that onto Spartan and then gets the kill, which is a very big one. And APG moving around, clamoring pretty quickly, doesn't realize that someone is crouching over to his left behind him. There goes the player on his radar. Rain getting that back smack. Nice play by Rain. Commonly gets a kill onto Ace as well. Big moment in the game here, Kyle. Overshield dropping here, and it's dropping at 52.
Oh, and you have Spartan trapped below the base here rather than contesting. It looks like those players are going to set up here for that overshield. Eco not being able to secure that overshield as he gets taken out, but it looks like it was in fact here burned. So look, no player really going to be able to get too much of an advantage there. Still 6-kill lead coming out in favor of Str8 Rippin as Eco gets into a 1v1 with Rain and loses that one. A little bit over-aggressive there. You don't want to do that, having so many disadvantages in that fight.
Took him pretty weak, though, and then Ace comes in with the cleanup. So nice communication either way for these guys, but top center control looking like it's in favor of Liquid. And based on the start, if you're Liquid, you got to be feeling good about this. Now it's only a 4-kill game when it was looking like it was getting a little bit out of control for these guys. Here's a pretty big 1v1 that Eco loses to Penguin. Penguin had the advantage in that fight, but Str8 Rippin now all caught into this red base. They're going to need to formulate a plan over here to push out towards the carbine side. Hines, nice job taking Penguin down pretty weak, but Penguin gets back into scope and gets the cleanup over here, and then gets another kill onto Ace. So Team Liquid, they did forfeit a couple kills for top center control. Let's see if it pays off for them.
Yeah, Penguin's pushing back up here to top center, but I don't know if he knows there's these 2 players hiding over towards the top. Plasma Caster starts throwing some nades there. He's going to give away his position a little bit. Now there's action happening on both sides of the map as Str8 Rippin's trying to push up to gather some top center control. Now they need to fight these guys together, and they need to take out Penguin. They're not able to do so, and all of a sudden now down to a 1-kill lead as last 2 members of Str8 are over here towards car side. They need to be double teaming Penguin here. Penguin just being able to be such a disruption here for this Liquid squad.
Such a close game, so hard to determine what's going on here. probably going to be determined by the overshield or just some sort of clutch plasma caster grab at the end of the game, just like we saw maybe in that NB Optic series where Pistola clutched it out in game number 5. But Ace challenging that across the map when he's no shields. That's probably one that he wants back over here, but either way, virtually tied, small lead for Str8, but again, Team Liquid, they got to be feeling good because the start of this one wasn't going in their favor. That's going to be a big kill for Penguin onto APG. APG didn't even land as much damage as he wanted, and then another pickup as Spartan does get onto Eco, but Heinz coming in with a clutch overshield grab.
Oh, and then Ace picks up the kill, no shields with the plasma caster as well, trying to wait for as much time, and shields do come back here, but he gets melted after grabbing another kill. Last two members of Team Liquid are over here towards top plasma caster. Some nades come in, but they're not going to grab any hit markers. Still 1 kill lead somehow over to Team Liquid after all that is said and done.
Yeah, and top center control in favor of Team Liquid. That grenade's not going to hit for Heinz, and he does find the scatter shot, a couple players on his radar. Penguin's not going to drop to those shots either. Another trade and kills coming in. Kind of a misplay coming out from Spartan, dropping down with the SMG, but Penguin comes in with the cleanup finally. Will Penguin find the scatter shot? He does, so we'll find out if Penguin can put this to good use. All
right, now Penguin is pushing back over here towards Car. There's a couple people over here from Str8 trying to contest this. He gets taken, no shields. Nobody in position to finish off that kill, and I do like this drop here. Just make sure you get those shields back. Don't want to turn over this weapon. Lots of grenades and things coming in. Rain's kind of stuck in a 1v1, but he's crouching around. They don't see him, and he gets a flank on 2 players top Car.
Yeah, Penguin coming in with the battle rifle. Nice bait and switching coming up towards the top carbine side. Plasma caster, though, in Ace's hands. Can he get the kills that he needs? Here comes the Team Liquid push towards top center. This is getting super intense, Kyle.
Oh, and Ace decides to go all the way to top Car, but there's too many players shooting at him as there's 2 over at red Car and another one top center. And Str8 Rippin just giving up kills one by one here, left and right. They really need to refocus, maybe set up and wait for this next overshield.
Definitely the overshield's big, and guess who grabbed it last time? It was Heinz who ended up clutching that one. So Team Liquid, again, they have to be feeling good about the position that they're in. They have top center control. The question is are they aware of the overshield time last time? They have to keep that in mind. What a perfect coming in from Heinz, though.
Yeah, Heinz gets 1 kill there, but it's up to a 3-kill lead as several more members get taken out. Get some shots across the map on Commonly, but Commonly turns and puts shots right back on him.
Oh, big win for Heinz, getting the reversal and the last shot. Can he land damage onto Penguin? No, he can't, but Ace is going to drop down over here again. Overshield's coming up any second. That's going to be a double kill for Ace. 2-kill game here. I'm not sure if that one was burned by anybody, but I believe that it was because Ace probably would have jumped up towards top. Now it's a 3-kill game. Penguin battle rifle, scatter shot, multiple players around him though, and there goes the collapse from Str8.
Ooh, and 2 kills coming out. Luckily, Rain picks up that headshot on Eco, maintains a 2-kill lead. You got Commonly top center, Heinz trying to help collapse on him. APG also securing the new plasma caster. They're getting a new call out on Rain's location as he's trying to move around the map. Penguin charging top center. This is coming down to the wire. Penguin or APG not getting any help as he gets taken out. They will pick up the kill on Penguin. Constant back and forth action, and I can't believe how close this one's coming down. We're all tied up at 44.
Now it's 46-44. Str8 Rippin with top center control too, and that's going to be multiple players stuck underneath red base. Eco should have some easy callouts over here. Also, Ace is in prime position, picks up 1, looking for another kill. That's going to be 2 kills for Ace. 48-44. Only 2 more kills here for Str8, which looked like Team Liquid had this one in the bag. They had top center under control for majority of this game. Str8 Rippin fighting back here, tooth and nail. Super close to going up 2-0 in this series.
Yeah, and they do have plasma caster and top center and carbine control with all 4 members of Liquid over here trapped at the base, but Eco gets caught off guard, not having any help as players push out the front of the base. Ace answers back with the kill. Only 1 more for Str8, and they still need 4 here for Team Liquid, and Ace grabs the last one. 50-46 victory.
Ace was not letting that guy get away. 17-9 for him. Phenomenal performance, and especially at the end of the game, picking up 2 double kills, 1 underneath red base, another one there you just saw top center to end this game. And again, Str8 Rippin in dominating position to walk away with this series. But keep in mind, they were down to Evil Geniuses 2-0 last time. They let Evil Geniuses get back into it. Means even more this week. They have to make sure that they close this series out. You can't afford to let Liquid get back into it.
Yeah, I mean, they just have to come right with this series. Like we talked about before, the actual map count is not going to matter as much. But yes, every game you give up is just that much more momentum for the other team to come back and take that series. Str8 Rippin is in prime position now. They do not hold all of their fate in their own hands. Keep in mind, they still need Evil Geniuses to defeat Luminosity after this series. And we are looking at a game number 3 for Plaza's Strongholds, one that we've not seen these two teams match up on, but Regret Slayer, like we said, in week number 3, it was a 50-42 victory for Str8. So they were able to keep that momentum and once again take Regret.
Yeah, again, these players can't be focused on what's at stake here. Yeah, there's a lot at hand. There's a lot of different scenarios that are coming into play, but it all comes down to one spawn at a time, one shot at a time, one decision at a time, moving into Plaza Strongholds here, which, again, Team Liquid, they're a scary team. You can't allow these guys to get back into it, and it's very fast. I mean, we weren't expecting this to be so fast between Envy and Optic, the 3-0 over here, and then 2-0 for Str8. I mean, I was definitely expecting a 1-1 or something. I mean, look at the beginning of that game in CTF Coliseum. It was heavily in the favor of Team Liquid, but these guys on Str8 just fought right back. So it's been a very, very interesting series. Now they're in great position to be feeling good about themselves going into tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, they closed out that series, game number 2, Regret Slayer, with a 10-4 run to win 50-46, keeping in mind that Liquid was up 42-40 right towards the end of that game before Ace got the 4 of the last kills there. Now, of course, this is Plaza Strongholds. We've seen crazy comebacks on this. Heinz especially has had a lot of success. He was one of the MVPs for Allegiance in the summer season with that crazy comeback against Evil Geniuses on Plaza Strongholds. It was a 98-38 lead, and that comeback was led by Heinz. So these guys are familiar with being down in certain circumstances, and they're not afraid. They're never going to give up, and they know how much is on the line here right now, and that's why we're seeing Str8 Rippin really start to show up.
For sure, and again, they were in this position last week against Evil Geniuses. Evil Geniuses, when they won game 3 and 4, it was very one-sided. So these guys have to hunker down. They have to focus here. It's not going to get any easier. Team Liquid's going to play even better this next game. So that means that Str8's going to have to rise to that level of competition or just step up just a little bit more on their end to make sure that they do win this one 3-0 or at least get 3 games underneath their belt.
Yeah, and of course, like we said, we are getting the players set up here in game number 3. That is going to be Plaza Strongholds. So once we get ready to start this one off, I am one. Who are you wanting to start this and watch for the most part here?
Let's go with Ace. Obviously, he went off last game. He's been playing pretty good today so far, so I want to see what he's going to bring to the table over here to start this one. And it's a very, very important game for Str8 Rippin. Again, they can't allow Team Liquid to get back into this one. They have to end this one quickly, and it also helps with their map win percentage if they can win this one 3-0, Kyle.
You're right, it absolutely does. Now, you know, in their circumstances, not going to be too much of an issue, but of course, you do want to finish in the highest seed possible, and the fact that Str8 Rippin is so close at securing a trip to finals for their first time, they are going to be bringing their A game here.
Yeah, for sure. So here we have APG starting off the game with a triple kill. Are you kidding me? Nice job by Bradley. Also gets the distraction medal and starts capturing bottom middle.
Right, yeah, I mean, that was an awesome job. A really good start here for this Str8 Rippin squad in game number 3. Now, you do have Yard going over to Team Liquid. Looks like they'll go ahead and relinquish control here, but Nest and bottom mid and points now starting to go onto the board here for Str8 Rippin.
Yeah, and Heinz coming in with the flank over towards that Yard side. Would probably like to see him back off from this. There's no reason to get a little bit over aggressive, and they do have some pinching coming in. So I do like this play, making his way over towards top goal. Doesn't realize there's a player below him commonly with the shotgun. Slow playing that one. That has to be a little bit frustrating there for Heinz, not expecting it. But again, you have to make sure that you're focusing on this side of the map, which is that nest in bottom middle area. So that's what Team Liquid's going to do. They grab that nest and start racking up their first points.
Ooh, and looks like that does go over in favor of Team Liquid as Heinz needs to back up here. He's getting collapse on 2 players, one coming out of light rifle, another one over here still towards Nest, and that's Commonly with the shotgun running around. We'll go on board with Commonly as he's been able to pick up a few kills with this weapon already. Get some shots down on Ace, who stays alive momentarily. Help coming in here from Eco, but the grenade and shots from Sparring will go ahead and secure that. And just like that, brief triple cap coming in here for Team Liquid as Yard is going to go back over to here to Str8, trying to stop some of this bleeding.
Yeah, but it's been a nice job by Team Liquid over here and camouflage coming up in the next couple of seconds. Make that about 20 seconds from now. If Team Liquid can secure a couple of kills over here, they should be able to maintain control. Nice grenade coming in from APG to finally get Spartan out of that shotgun area, even with a little bit of a strafe, crouch strafe onto Rain. Gets that kill as well, but it's not going to mean very much over here. Just the fact that they can control the yard and possibly try to get this camo.
Ooh, and then Richie Hines making a push of his own over here towards the snipe tower. Some shots on Rain. It has to back down. There's a player S4. Commonly will go ahead and secure the kill there. Eco also trying to make some moves. He's going to get collapsed on by a few players, so I really like him to wait for some teammates if possible. They do start pushing in. He's got the AR at good position to be in. Secures one there, but a one-for-one trade's not going to be what you want if you're Str8 Rippin right now.
Not at all. We have to secure a couple of slays and some sort of control in order to retake this bottom, middle, and nest. The question is where the push is going to come from. Is it going to be a bottom, middle push? Is it going to be a nest push? Are you going to go loop, or are you going to try to control that flowers area of the map? Looks like Spartan locking this area down. Finds APG. Epic battle between the SMG and the Storm Rifle. And nice teamwork and communication from Str8 to finally get Spartan out of there.
And this is a good opportunity to start pushing up here. You got two members pushing over here towards blue. Ace is coming up here by posters. Shots down. Richie Hines needs to secure this kill. APG will be the one to go ahead and pick that up. APG having a phenomenal series here. Get some shots down on Spartan. Will be taken out by Penguin, who is hiding bottom center here, who grabs 2 kills. And we'll see what he is doing now as he hits yet another player with a grenade. Amazing job and defense here coming out of Penguin. But wow, Ace doing it, answers back, stays alive, helps secure that kill. And now it is controlled back over in favor of Str8 Rippin. So amazing job staying alive, especially after the clutch plays Penguin just had.
Definitely. So finally able to regain control over here for Str8. It's going to be nest in bottom middle. How long will this last? It's going to have to last quite some time because Liquid racked up a decent amount of points. As you can see, 41 points to 23 at the bottom right of your screen. Also shotgun in the hands of Rain here. Camo coming up here pretty soon, so if he can secure the shotgun camo combo, that'll be very big, but instead he wants to push down towards bottom middle. It does get reset though by Str8. That's gonna be a play flying in. Nice grenade from Ace is gonna stop Rain from being able to possibly get that kill.
Now Eco's looking to put up some slaying numbers here as he gets 1 kill. Make that a double with the shotgun. Amazing thrust action. Turns that into a triple kill. Keeps map control and then puts Str8 Rippin right back in this one.
Yeah, and now they're getting aggressive over towards the yard area, but they need to get into Hotel and S4, so that's a little too aggressive coming in from Hines. Ace is going to drop as well, and then there's going to be the numbers advantage, and Eco's the last guy alive. So they had great numbers and camo coming up, and they forfeited that control on over to Team Liquid. So very unfortunate turn of events for Str8, but Hines going to try to stop the bleeding by capturing this yard.
Yeah, definitely some mistakes being made there, but Team Liquid going clutch with an amazing push to actually regain control here. Now, camo was burnt, so there's that good news here for Str8, but that lead is still over in favor of Team Liquid as the numbers advantage is also there.
Sure is. So let's see what Rain's going to do as he's anchoring over here from the window inside of Cafe. And I like this play. I like this spread out areas that Liquid's currently covering on the map. This is very similar to being over in that hotel. His job is just to choke the spawns over in the blue area and make sure that nobody's trying to make their way out towards yard into flowers. But you can also lay down crossfire for people that try to go out towards light rifle and towards the posters. So good positioning coming in for these guys. And it doesn't look like they're able to get over towards the nest for free because nades are going to be coming in here, but Liquid dropped out of position, so they are able to capture this, and it makes me kind of scratch my head on what Liquid was doing.
Yeah, one of them is over in Yard here, and they're pushing up a little bit too early. Now, Yard does go over in favor of them, or in favor of Team Liquid, but bottom center is being able to capture it by Str8 here. This is going to be a big turn of events. There's a lot of power weapons being contested here. Bottom center, shotgun hiding right around that corner, but with some grenades and pistols coming in, he's going to get taken out. He's one shot around the corner. The capture comes in. Last player's over by Loop, and they'll get pushed back here. So Str8 Rippin once again in control of bottom, mid, and nest.
They need to hold this, though. They haven't done a good job of locking down their setups, mainly because they've been the first players to give up a death. So now Ace on the verge of giving up the first death here again. And yeah, they do weaken a couple of players over here. Nice job by APG getting that kill onto the Prius. It is going to be a trade though. And then you have Penguin over here contesting bottom middle. He picks up a kill onto Eco. That's going to be a triple kill onto Hines. Nice job by Penguin helping secure this bottom middle. Yeah, Ace comes in with the assault rifle, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Bottom middle captured by Team Liquid, holding the poor man setup over here. Str8 does have Nest, but they're going to have to try to retake this bottom middle area. Big 1v1. APG not getting Rain there, maybe needing a little bit of help, but it's not coming in because the amount of pressure that's coming in from Team Liquid all over the map.
Yeah, and a great job here by Team Liquid, regaining control, racking up those kills. You got Sparrin here for Team Liquid also grabbing a double kill. They're going to go ahead and have a triple cap here momentarily. This is not what you want to see here if you're Str8 Rippin. Like you said, Tom, kind of maybe like a repeat of that Evil Geniuses series. Ace not going to be able to win the 1v1 here against Spartan with that challenge, and a great job by Team Liquid setting up and controlling yard. You got Hines in there by himself, who does secure a kill. It's a pretty good job there, but ultimately is taken out as well. And look at this, almost 95 seconds before they're going to get any kind of control back, and that's still going up. This is not looking good here for Str8.
Now, and they forfeit 2 deaths there, so now it's a 2-on-3 situation, and they have to send all those players into the stronghold area. Eco trying to get the slays that he needs, but a little bit too late there. Bottom middle doesn't even get captured because you have Rain playing defense. So game number 3 going to go on over to Team Liquid. It is a 2-to-1 series. APG, the star of that game, 20 kills for his team, but the big story here is 100-51 to score line. And pretty dominating game from Team Liquid, especially when they got that triple cap.
Yeah, there was just great teamwork by Team Liquid, setting up, keeping Str8 Rippin from gaining this control. Now, that was a good comeback here, especially when Eco got control of that shotgun. But overall, there was just really seemed like there was too much shotgun control over in the hands of Team Liquid, especially commonly. He was able to secure so many with it.
Yeah, the shotgun ended up being a big game changer there in that one, and now we move into CTF Truth, and if it goes to game 5, it will be the Rig Slayer, and I feel pretty good about these game types for both of the squads. I mean, not sure if they have any history playing this before against one another when they matched up in the previous weeks here, but either way, expect to see a lot of sword control from these guys, especially on Team Liquid, commonly always going for that sword flag combo. Going to see a lot of pink control here, flags constantly pulling out towards pink 1. So whoever's going to be able to maintain pink control, try to control this camo, get the fuel rod, and also run the flag with the sword. That's the big objective here going into CTF Truth.
Yeah, I mean, this being a CTF Truth, I think this kind of goes in favor of Liquid. They're just so fast-paced and so objective-oriented. It just works out well in their favor. Still going to be pretty intense, though, because I think Str8 Rippin can easily take this one if they play it right. They do use the teamwork that they were using there in the Regret game. It will go over in their favor. And Truth overall is a map that we've seen the likes of Ace and APG, even Hines too especially, really excel on because of its similarities to some of the older maps that you've seen in any previous Halos. And it really helps you out as far as lines of sight go and what to do in what circumstances.
Yeah, definitely. Plays very similar to past Halos, besides all the mechanics that have been introduced into Halo 5. You know, a lot of it comes down to, are these guys gonna, we talk about running the flag pink side, are they gonna be able to adapt and run flags, you know, top center or, you know, bottom center? We haven't seen many top center runs. It used to be, you know, the meta to go out, toss the flag out towards top center, thrust back into the window and kind of play it by ear over there. So we'll see. Also, it's very rare to see the flag ran out towards the carbine side of the map too. So I want to see if any interesting strategies come out like that we haven't seen in a while.
Yeah, we do have the players getting set up here in game number 4. 2-1 series lead here for Str8 Rippin. This is CTF on the Truth. 3 captures to win. And, you know, who are we kicking this one off with?
I think that we got to go with some more APG point of view. I mean, the guy got a triple kill to start last game, so you can't take anything away from him. 20 kills as well. So him and, you know, Penguin and Commonly, I feel like really stepped up their game last game. So watching out for those guys in CTF Truth.
Right, and I do have APG trying to contest this camo here. Drops down. His shields will be back as he gets into a 1v1 here with Penguin. Gets a good plasma nade down. Wants some help here. Will go ahead and pick up the kill. Great job staying alive. Backing down here. Rain is charging it, but his shields come back. That player make him no shields bottom center, as now Ace is starting to push in over here towards red base. 3 members of Team Liquid alive over by Carbine side of the map. Sparn does a great job dodging that splinter nade. Ace not getting the sword lunge. Great thrust by Rain to stay alive.
Yeah, Rain and Commonly working together underneath the base, and that could have been a scary moment there for Team Liquid as they were all trapped and multiple members of Str8 all up on top. So Ace, if he was able to get those kills, could have been a big turn of events there, but ends up not happening. Commonly coming out with that assault rifle, and now Team Liquid starting to get in some sort of position over here, getting some sort of height control as Commonly made his way towards P3, but look at Str8, they're all looking over there, focusing on getting towards that side of the map. Nice job by them getting the priority kill.
Oh, and one player below the base, another one over here, weak car side. Ace is gonna have a good opportunity to run this flag car. There's one that just came off spawn here in Bubble, as APG also dies to the split spawner over by P side. So great spawns coming out of Team Liquid, as no one was able to block Carbine side. Even though they were able to secure some of those kills, that flag is gonna be stopped dead in its tracks.
Yeah, Heinz doing whatever he can to stay alive, temporarily taking Rain down to no shields. Nice job getting the kill onto Penguin is Eco, but they haven't been able to get out of the base here for Eco quite yet, too. Makes his way over towards top center. That was kind of a death play, going in there, sacrificing his life for the player at top center. Rain caught really out of position towards bottom car, gets lit up, but somehow surviving and also laying down some nice damage onto Ace, almost even getting the kill onto Heinz.
Now Commonly is pushing and gets a call out there. Spartan already finishing off that kill on Heinz, who was hiding Car1. You've got Eco top center. He's fighting Penguin, but some shots come in from Commonly. So that's going to allow Penguin to pick up that kill, even though he had perfect shots anyway. That's a lot of people dead here now for Str8. Another no player shield as APG gets taken out. And look at that, 2 dead here, and Flag's going to be able to get out the pink side.
Yep, Flag going out pink side, and this is looking really good because of the fact the camo's up too. So here goes the pull from Commonly, and that's the guy that you want to run the flag, but thrusts up, just doesn't ground pound that one. So minor mistake coming in, and there goes the ground pound, but no, that flag is stopped. Heinz is over there and also getting the pull. Are they gonna be able to get the return? There goes the grenade onto APG, and he gets out of there, and there goes the return. I've seen Commonly misplay the flag like that, and that ends up being a big play.
That was an amazing stop, and talk about momentum swings that can go in favor of a team after a stop like that. And keep in mind, Commonly had camo right there, was potentially going to be able to stop or secure that capture with a ground pound and escape, but instead gets taken out and returned. But with Sparn flanking in this sword, picking up a kill, running that flag just so quickly, nobody's going to be able to come off spawn and contest this. And just like that, Sparn answers right back.
Yeah, nice job by Liquid with the response there, and Str8 does have map control though because of that though, so they could have a possible opportunity here to counter if they wanted it.
All right, now APG is below the base here with a sword. Make that a double kill. Ace grabs one. That's all 4 members alive. They're going to be spawning over here by car side. Should be able to get some good shots out on these players as they try to push out. And APG having to back down, and some great job by Spartan to push him back. Now Penguin was also in the base here. Ace is contesting. That flag goes in. All of a sudden, we're tied right back up again. Commonly gets taken no shields P1. Nobody was able to finish that kill off.
It's going to be another possible counter here. Look at that. Teams are just trading control for caps, and yeah, that's pretty good, but you got to be careful over here. This flag is currently being pulled. Eco tries to get that sword kill onto Penguin. 3 players over here sitting bottom car side. That's going to give a lot of information on over to Team Liquid. Possible standoff coming in here, but multiple slays going on over to Team Liquid. That goes Commonly with the ground pound, and that flag just sitting there. Heinz trying to get these guys to get off of that flag so he can get the touch, but it does get returned.
Oh, and they're just barely off on that grenade to prevent Commonly from getting the returns. A great job by Commonly actually securing that one. They had a numbers advantage, but pink control, and now everyone coming off spawn here, red too. Str8 Rippin really needs to play this carefully if they're going to be able to regain here control and actually tie this one back up. Still plenty of time left on the clock. Camo should have been a contest or a point of contest here momentarily ago, as you do see Heinz starting to push, finally collapsing into the base.
Yeah, and this is a good opportunity for Str8, but yet Heinz is going to drop to Rain, who made his way up over into the sneaky area in the attic, and then eventually takes Ace down to no shields too. So this flag going to be very hard to capture, and also that grenade, a little bit of misplaced toss there, and Commonly gets the return. So we'll find out what happens over here. Str8 Rippin a little bit on the ropes. Team Liquid, they've been keeping up pretty good pace based on how Str8's been playing too, and they also get into the base very fast here. So very sensitive time in this game. No camo dropping for another minute here. So it's going to be pretty much all up to Str8 without any type of advantage. And they need to get the fuel rod over here. I haven't seen much fuel rod control coming out for both teams.
Now Eco is in a battle here with Penguin. Will go and pick up the kill there. Gets taken to shields, but nobody in position to clean up these kills here. Pink control is over in favor of Str8. Fuel rod, we haven't seen a lot of action with that weapon here so far this game. Now Heinz giving up pink control, immediately pushing into the base. Looks like Team Liquid will be coming off spawn here from Carbine side as Heinz is trying to get that flag out of the base, and he does get the kill.
Does get the kill, but how much is it going to mean? Because the flag has been pulled over here, and I think Commonly is going to be able to lay down some good damage for these guys and distract long enough to make sure that does get returned and reset. So APG not able to get over there in time, and Str8's going to have to reset.
There you go, and Eco does grab 2 kills. Now he starts to fight a player, another one pink side. Lots of grenades coming in here to P2. Ace finally has that fuel rod. We'll see what he's going to be able to do with this weapon. Shoots that fuel rod a little bit too early. Commonly drops down a slow drop essentially there, and will be able to escape.
Yeah, intense moment camo. A big focus here. It's just been so weird to see players not go on any major runs. It's been just a trade of kills back and forth. It's just been constant battle rifles, pistols, grenades. Nothing giving in terms of setting up and getting a mass amount of slays. So goes to show both of these teams have just been really focusing on their shots, focusing on getting the kills, and focusing on just getting the flag over here. If a team is able to secure some sort of control, I feel like they should be able to rack up a cap or 2 here. And like we've seen, it's been constant get a cap, give up control, give a cap, give up control.
Ooh, and APG does pick up the trade there with Spartan, who is car side of the base. Now Heinz grabbing a flag here with the sword, so this is always a good position to be in.
Oh, he misses this. Okay, all right. So he ends up grabbing a weapon instead of the flag, so that's unfortunate for him. And that ends up being 3 dead there for Str8, and that's going to be a return for Team Liquid. And that's unfortunate because it looked like a good opportunity for Str8 to pull this one up, and now you have Team Liquid getting into prime position.
Yeah, and you have the collapse coming in now from the base. You got a player P1, but the numbers advantage is going over here to 2v2 situation, and the slays, Str8 Rippin actually outslaying Team Liquid, but not being able to really capitalize on some of those flag caps. They've let 2 potential ones go here. There's going to be a 1v1. Eco fighting this player, Rain, here below the base, who gets some damage down on him from Ace. Good call-outs there. It will go ahead and finish off that one.
Yeah, interesting point here. Well, Ace is just going to get this return and just run right towards the enemy base, but he has to realize there's a player sitting P2, so busts out the assault rifle onto Spartan, and that's going to be a nice job by Spartan staying alive up towards P3. You have to value this side of the map, but he misses the Spartan charge coming in, and this player Eco is staying alive and gets a trade in a 2v1 situation, also taking Spartan down to no shields. Nice job by Eco.
Ooh, and then Penguin drops. That's 3 members dead now as, Rain pushes out pink side of the base, does secure a kill there. And then kills Heinz as well with some perfect shots, completely shutting down Str8 Rippin's opportunity to regain position here. Ace is also having to back down Team Liquid, especially Rain is doing an awesome job at locking down this side of the base. And another big 1v1 coming out here for Rain. He is going off.
Yeah, nice job by Rain. Landing down some more damage with that splinter grenade, looking for any type of kills that he can get, but Ace with the fuel rod below the base shuts that push down, and 3 minutes left here. Str8's gonna have to make some moves, but they're in pretty decent position. You have a player top center, you have another player top car. That's gonna be the camo player caught out P2. Nice shots coming in for Ace. That's gonna be 3 dead. Last player alive is Penguin in that attic area. There goes Heinz trying to put down the damage. Eco's gonna pull this flag between all of the players that just popped for Team Liquid. So this is looking like a pretty good run, but Ace needs to get into a little bit better position. No, that grenade's gonna bounce off the wall and kill Heinz, and then he doesn't get the kill with the fuel rod. So Ace a little bit out of position with that fuel rod. The cap does go in, but again, they're giving up control here. They could have maintained control with that fuel rod, and this could be a scary situation. Spartan picking up 1 kill onto Heinz. Is this what Team Liquid needed to get back into this one? More grenades coming in, taking Spartan down to no shields. He's somehow still alive. Eco gets a trade onto Rain, but everyone for Str8 Rippin is caught over towards this carbine side of the map. and that fuel rod putting in some serious damage.
Oh, and he grabs the other fuel rod shot kill on Ace. He's half shields, he's out of ammo, but this flag is being moved, and he's in a perfect position to flank these players. Eco really needs to pick up this one, does not get the melee off. Ace doesn't have a choice but to charge into the base. APG's not gonna be able to get there in time, and just like that, we're looking at a game number 5 as Team Liquid takes CTF Truth 3-2. And looking at these stats, it does look like they did outslay them. So Str8 Rippin outslaying Team Liquid, but not being able to get enough flag captures here. Obviously, flag returns 4 in favor of Liquid, only 1 coming out here for Str8.
That was an amazing return though, right there, coming in from APG and Heinz. Giving Str8 the momentum in this game, but either way, Team Liquid shut that momentum down, came back strong, got outslayed, and still won the game to push this to Game 5, and Game 5 is going to be, I believe, Rig Slayer.
You're correct. It is Slayer on the rig, so this is going to be another intense matchup. I don't know who's going to take this, but this is looking like a repeat of what we saw last week when Str8 Rippin was up 2-0 on Evil Geniuses, let them back into it, and then a close Game 5.
Yeah, these teams looking fairly evenly matched, and now we're going into an area where it's going to be Regret Slayer. Beginning strategy is going to come down to who can try to get this camo in the beginning of the game, who can secure sniper rifle and bunker for their team, and also who doesn't give away any dumb deaths. We've seen a lot of times here in Slayer games, especially in Game 5s, where there's been some unnecessary deaths and some big runs that shouldn't have happened. Looking back at that Allegiance in E6 series especially, where I think it was E6 that went on a 12-1 run or something like that at the end of the game, so or at least in the middle of the game to make that one so close, but then Allegiance ended up winning that eventually.
Right, and then Rig Slayer, we've seen a lot of close games here on this. We've seen some games decided by 1 kill, and then we've also seen some big blowouts happen here on this game type as well. So Team Liquid, they're obviously an extremely talented team that you would not want to play against in a tournament. You know just what they're capable of doing, and we saw some extremely clutch plays coming out of everyone on that squad, especially Spartan and Rain especially. That was one of the games where I've seen Rain performing extremely well, and just like that, all of a sudden tied up 2-2 after such an amazing Str8 Rippin start.
Yeah, I just go back and I look at the end of that game where Ace did a nice job staying alive with the fuel rod for a while, but he ended up giving that fuel rod on over to Spartan, who put that to serious work. And I felt like Ace could have probably stayed P2 and been in the same exact position that he was. He overextended just to try to keep his teammate alive, and understandably so. Sometimes there is a thing as helping too much there. Sometimes you got to value your life with the weapons just a little bit more. So we'll see. Game 5, Str8 Rippin did it last time where they allowed these guys of Evil Geniuses to get right back into it, but they did win the Game 5 to win that series. So maybe history will repeat itself. We're about to find out.
Yeah, and I'm saying we start this one here with Rain, who was doing such an amazing job controlling P side of Str8 Rippin's base. All Truth CTF that we just witnessed here as he immediately runs over, was going to go straight for that camo, but since it got knocked down, decides he's going to shoot some of these splinter, or throw some splinter nades over here, just keep Str8 Rippin from grabbing it.
Very quick kill for Heinz onto Penguin with that plasma caster, and that's who you want to have with the plasma caster on the side of Str8 Rippin. There goes the camo into Eco's hands. Is he going to be able to stay alive? Nice job dodging both grenades by Rain.
Yeah, I mean, Eco kind of recognized the situation he was in and what he thought Rain was going to do to try to take him out. Now, oh, and he does Spartan charge around the corner to stay alive, so Eco just do an amazing job of escaping there, so big props to Eco.
Yeah, we'll see what happens because you have Team Liquid with sniper rifle control, a 1-kill lead, and they have rotated over towards the bunker area, or not the bunker area, towards the BR area of the map. So back wall carbine area is where they are electing to hold. Here comes Eco with that camouflage. Is going to spot a player that does eventually get out of the way there. Is Eco on a grenade that's going to kill him? No. Rain ends up dropping to Ace. And now Eco needs to realize this player is in the trenches that's on his radar. There's the player that pops out. It's going to be Penguin. Nice job with the SMG onto Eco. Gets the kill. However, Spartan does get a kill with the sniper rifle. Even weakens APG as well. Doesn't get around the corner though, so nice job by Str8 not allowing the sniper rifle player to live.
Yeah, but that sniper is way over in the corner and looks like Commonly was able to escape with that. Indeed, he was. So now we are on board with Commonly or Hammy here as he's got Bunker on lockdown with this sniper rifle. 1 kill lead over in favor of Str8 Rippin. Go ahead and make that 2 kills as Ace grabs a kill. Spartan says no, though, answers back, finishes off Ace, and this is a scary moment to be in as 2 members. You can see those player outlines are running through the corner. No hit markers coming from those grenades, so APG still in a good position here to gain some more map control. But Commonly with this sniper rifle, this is extremely trying moment with this new plasma caster coming up, and what Str8 Rippin wants to do here.
Just gotta wait for that camo. Try to maybe grenade that plasma caster back to yourself, but it looks like the plasma caster was grenaded by Team Liquid. Commonly does hit that body shot onto a player, but the player does escape around the corner. Looks like that was Ace. So let's see what happens with this camo, because this is gonna be where all the action's gonna happen in the next couple seconds. It was pretty delayed though, if you remember. Eco grabbed that one and escaped towards the trenches.
Oh, and Hines was all by himself, nobody helping him out with any cover as a grenade comes in here from Eco, finish off that kill.
Whoa.
And what? APG staying alive momentarily and securing the kill on the, or with camo, securing 2 kills there, all tied up at 9-9. New sniper up in 20 seconds, and map control has been flipped.
Such an intense game here, Kyle. Could go either way. I mean, we've seen so many slow-paced games here. This is a good time, guys, if you want to go grab your popcorn, stand up. Kyle's standing up, guys. He's stretching out over here, doing some sun salutations, getting the body juices going. It's a yoga term.
Right, yeah, I mean, I'm anticipating this game to slow down a little bit as you have Eco now grabbing that sniper rifle. Go and hop over here to his screen as he's moving it back of the base. Like to see him go, he's taking it to Bunker, kind of the standard play here before he moves around, maybe tries to find some new angles. Kind of standard setup for when the map is flipped like this and we're all tied up 10-10. Gonna be that camo around like high 40s. It might be the next play everyone waits to set up for.
Yeah, big moment in the game. Like you said, camo gonna be dropping. That's where all the action is gonna be caused on this map, and it's pretty much gonna be how it is the entire time. Just rinse and repeat. Whoever's gonna be winning these battles for the camo and getting away with the camo is gonna have the advantage, which also means the team that hits and sits at the bunker side is gonna have an advantage as well.
A really slow-paced game now. Just, take a moment of silence, let Eco work his magic here around with this sniper rifle. Now, gonna give you an idea, the shotgun and sniper is in favor now of Str8 Rippin here.
It is, but let's see how Team Liquid elects to play this one, because it's a very tense moment in this game. Team Liquid obviously very experienced in these type of situations as well too, so you got to be careful here. Got to make sure that you're continuing to. Whoa, Commonly comes in with a snipe out of nowhere onto Eco's face.
Yeah, it looks like East Commonly somehow had that earlier sniper, some ammo left in it. Nobody from Str8 able to secure that yet. Spartan actually grabs a kill himself. There's going to be a lot of action here. New camo, keep in mind, was in fact up, but he hits the stick. APG going clutch.
And there goes the camo into Penguin's hands, but he gets it burned by Eco.
And he lost plasma caster.
Yeah, he did. So big moment in the game there. And let's see what Ace is going to be able to do.
Wow, and even with that sniper shot coming out of the hands of Commonly, Str8 Rippin answers back with 5 kills of their own to the 3. And keep in mind, that's only 2 additional kills after that first snipe shot coming out of Commonly here for Liquid.
Weird push coming in for Str8 here. Let's see if it pays off for him. They're getting aggressive, very similar to how a Optic Gaming would do here. Spartan ends up getting trapped out. Good grenade is going to keep him alive just temporarily. He's going to stabilize and then thrust out of there. Can Eco get the kill? Has to reload. Spartan escaping over towards the trenches area. Nice job by him valuing his life. But look at the amount of ammo that Eco has. So Eco in a prime position to possibly try to carry this game.
Ooh, and he does hit one shot back up to a 2-kill lead. Now, they did give up tower control. You see 2 members of Team Liquid are over there. Spartan had that camo. Just how important Spartan was just staying alive a moment ago, picking up that, escaping with the camo and not giving up that death. It was amazing by him. We'll go over to his screen.
Stay on Eco, man. Eco's doing work.
And I was kidding about that camo. We actually did not grab that here, as that's going to come up in like 20 seconds.
The guy has so much ammo, you can't help but watch. I mean, 10 bullets here. Possible prime position to be in to to try to win this game for his squad. 17-16 game over here. Camo coming up any second.
When APG looks like he had spawned behind them. Shots going down. That's 2 members dead now here for Team Liquid. So they're starting to try to push on this player, Spartan, who was hiding top tower. But he's doing a great job holding off these players. Now you can see everyone has respawned, immediately spreading out here. That camo is going to be a point of contest, and Eco hits that no-scope. Kind of like what we're seeing from Falcated earlier here today. 20-17 lead, and then hits another body shot here on Penguin. Needs his teammates to come finish this off. Penguin jumps out too early. He had no one to finish that kill off, yet he could, I think, have stayed alive.
Yeah, and there goes the sniper rifle player right there, commonly going to jump that one off. Eco still has plenty of ammo too, but is he getting too aggressive? Would like to see him possibly back off here. They're probably going to be calling him out that he's sniping over there, even commonly realizing off spawn that Eco's made his way over there, but it was expecting him to be bottom tower, or top tower. Instead, Spartan comes out with the SMG, gets the kill. However, nice job by Eco on that nice little spree.
Yeah, here is still a 3-kill lead, but yeah, he was out of position towards the end there, and Spartan did a great job finishing off that kill. He's crouching around here in trenches, so they don't know. Str8 Rippin does not know that he's here, and he can jump up, grab these splinter nades. Be a big change of events. APG gets a few shots down, but he's going to need a lot of help, and the ace plasma caster shot comes in perfectly.
Yeah, nice job there by these guys just holding this down. And how long have they been on this side of the map? And you haven't seen Team Liquid push. Makes me wonder if Team Liquid should try to get aggressive over there, maybe making their way over towards that nest bridge instead of trying to make a barrels push.
Yeah, and keep in mind, this is game 5. So much on the line here for these two teams. Gets the call-outs. There's 2 players. What they don't know is that there's 3 players tower 1 and 1 tower 2. Kind of a crazy setup as a splinter nade comes in and does some damage here. Rain jumps out with the sniper. Might be a good play, might not be. We'll find out shortly as Ace picks up a double kill. Kills Sniper, kills Basement. He's got another player right above him, but stays alive. Great plays here by Str8 Rippin as that 3-kill lead is now up to 6.
Amazing job, just constantly, like you said, staying alive, valuing your life, realizing the situation. It's game number 5. You can't even afford to give away a death like we just saw. Ace taking down the no shields. Even something as small as that can really change the tide of the game. APG ends up grabbing the sniper rifle there. Big play for him. Let's see if it's going to pay off. What a grenade in a prediction coming in for Ace. Looking for a player, gets the shotgun. Probably should have killed that player with just the shotgun, ends up trading instead.
Yeah, I mean, the shotgun hit him, somehow just didn't kill him. But either way, 24-31 kill lead now. Str8 been doing everything they need to try and close this out with just over 3 minutes left to play. 6-kill lead. Now, the question is where is that camo at?
Yeah, I'm going to try to scroll through and find it here, but either way, it's going to be Spartan with the sniper rifle. 5-kill game here. Very tense moment here as this can go either way again. And that's going to be multiple kills coming in for Str8, though, 35-28.
And Eco grabs that kill. He got bodied. I thought it was going to be a great moment for Team Liquid to jump back into that one, but that puts the sniper back in the hands of Eco. He is right back in his comfort zone over here by the barrels, but this time he's got protection.
Yeah, and this is going to be, again, a situation where Str8 Rippin's got the sniper rifle over towards the back wall, and it looks like they are going to just slow play this one and possibly play out the time because, again, 2.5 minutes here. Plenty of time to just let this tick away.
Now, they do recognize that the camo player is over by Carbide. Rather than trying to collapse on that, looks like Eco's just going to rotate this weapon away. Now, Rain has gotten 2-3 kills or so at least already here with this camo, but we will stay here on board with Eco as he has had a decent rotation with the sniper. And now, once again, map control has been flipped.
Absolutely crazy game here. Eco with the sniper rifle, been the MVP of the game so far. 4 straight. Let's see if he can continue to lock this one. Goes for the no-scope, and that's going to be Spartan getting the kill. Eco probably wasn't expecting to drop so quickly.
Yeah, I mean, Sniper's down. Plasma Caster here is over by Camo Spawn. Put some shots on him, but all power weapon control's now gone over to Team Liquid with only a 3-kill lead here from Str8. You know, it's one of those times, like, what position would you rather be in here? A small lead or full map control? And it's a tough call to make.
Sure is. This one's going to come down to the very last second here. Commonly flying in with the Plasma Caster, looking for 1 kill. That's going to be another player taken down to no shields. I believe that is Eco, who's crouching around the corner. He's going to drop on over to Commonly. And this is an absolutely insane turn of events as Str8 Rippin, they get pressed on by Team Liquid. That's one player alive. That's Heinz somehow staying alive, getting a grenade, and possibly picking up a kill. Huge kill by Heinz.
That trade with a minute left in the game was amazing to take out the Plasmacaster player. 2 shots left in the shotgun in the hands of Penguin. Under a minute left in game number 5 for Str8 Rippin's life at a chance to make it into finals here, and that new camo's up.
This game, it's too intense to cast, man. Honestly, I have no idea how this one's gonna pan out here. 30 seconds left. Camo's still sitting there. The patience by all 8 of these guys is just insane.
This is crazy here. 20 seconds left in this game. Keep in mind, if it's tied here at the end of this 20 seconds, we got added 3 minutes of overtime to the clock, and that camo's gonna sit there till somebody grabs it.
It is. I mean, it's not like the camo's just going to automatically disappear. That camo could be up here for quite some time. And again, just locked at 40. Anyone's game at this point. Yeah, weapons in the favor of Team Liquid, but it's just absolutely insane to see how this game has been played.
And sure enough, we're in overtime on game number 5 between these 2 teams now. Camo's still being up. You got Penguin who's starting to like make some moves, kind of keep some eyes over there. Ace is still watching it over by the Splinter Nade spawn. Pretty crazy time to be in this game right now. As I don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, I've never seen a game like this. I mean, we're sitting in overtime, 40 to 40. I am sweating all over the place. My hands, I can't imagine what these players are going through right now in such a tense situation.
Ooh, and then Spartan almost hits that headshot. They do get eyes on where that sniper player was. Looks like they're immediately going for a rotation over towards Barrel. Spartan trying to recognize that. Gets taken kind of weak. Rain over here also pushing over towards Nest. Might be able to get some numbers advantage potentially. As the map is being flipped once again here. And this is just a wild, wild game.
What a day this has been so far. And interestingly enough, the series that we were expecting to be the closest between Envy and Optic ends up being the most one-sided so far. That's going to be the first kill in about 2 or 3 minutes over here, going on over to Team Liquid. But nice crouch from Eco is going to find Spartan. That was the sniper rifle player over here. Where's the collapse coming in from? Nice grenade coming in from Eco as well. Nice teamwork from Ace is going to drop commonly. That's going to be the lead for Str8 Rippin for the first time in quite some time. Multiple players are caught out underneath bottom tower. So many kills going in favor of Str8. Make that a 4-kill lead with a minute and a half left.
And what a collapse coming out here for Str8. Going down 41 to 40 with under 2 minutes to play and having 5 unanswered kills, being led by Eco, crouching Tower 1. What an amazing, crazy plays here. Now, Str8 Rippin just has to run away and stay alive. Less than a minute to play.
A minute and a half, or a minute to play. Like you said, all they have to do is run around and stay alive. But look at this. Instead, they're getting aggressive and starting to collapse on players. And Commonly's now caught out of position. All 4 players surrounding him. It's a 6-kill lead. 50 seconds left. It's looking great for Str8.
Tom, this is some of the craziest matches here today. And keep in mind, we still got Evil Geniuses and the Luminosity coming up here next. 38 seconds left, 47-41. You got to be pushing here from Team Liquid, but pushing without making any kind of mistakes as they get a couple unanswered kills. 30 seconds left. Ace trying to run away, but he gets taken out. 3-kill game now. Jeez, this is insane.
It's 3-kill game, but only 3 kills for Str8 Rippin to win this one. Multiple players over in the bunker area. Look at Heinz just getting so much information by sitting bottom tower. Is going to call out 2 players sitting up top of tower. Spartan drops. Penguins taking down the no shields. 49 to 44. Make that 50 to 44. Str8 Rippin keeps their playoff hopes alive.
And take a look at some of these stats here. What an insane game 5. Eco leading the pack, 14 kills, 8 deaths. Heinz, 13 and 9. APG rocking out 13 assists here. On the other hand, everyone besides Spartan going negative for Team Liquid, and he was just sitting at +1.
What a series. Maybe the best series that we've had in the fall season, especially because of that game 5. 40 to 40 going to overtime. Are you kidding me?
That was just I mean, today, like Tom, I can't handle this level of stress right now. This is more stressful. I don't know why, but I feel like it's absolutely more stressful watching some of these games than it was competing back in the day.
By far, it's way more intense watching, and you can see the overall view of the game when you're casting. So you can see all of the opportunities, missed opportunities, the collapses coming in.
You can see player outlines.
Yeah, player outlines, all that stuff as we take a look at the series layout. 3-2, 50-46, 100-51, then 3-2 for Team Liquid. But the big story was that 50-44. It goes to overtime. 10 kills for Str8, only 4 kills for Team Liquid.
That was just absolutely nuts. This entire series, besides the exception of that game number 3, which was still pretty close, just Team Liquid playing it absolutely amazingly. That was another insane series. I can't imagine how Str8 Rippin is feeling right now. Team Liquid obviously has already secured their trip to finals, but Str8 Rippin keeps their hopes alive, like Tom mentioned. And now it all comes down to this next series here, and I can't wait to hear the players' perspectives on what just went down.
I can't believe that we even went to overtime, because if I was Team Liquid, I probably would have been looking to end that one. And yeah, you can easily say that because of the fact that they lost that, but I was expecting them to get a little bit more aggressive and press the advantage that they had, because I felt like they could have easily squeaked out a kill. But I know we have an interview. I'm curious to see who it's with.
All right, and we've got our interview coming up here with APG, one of the newest members of Str8 Rippin. Now, Bradley, what an insane series. You played absolutely out of your mind. We were on your screen a lot this game. Walk us through that game number 5 from your all's perspective.
I mean, halfway through, we were just communicating a lot. We realized the last 2 games before that, we weren't talking to each other as much. When it came down to the 40-40, we knew there was overtime. We didn't forget about that, so we just wanted to wait it out, baited camo, and it all just played in our favor. Good pushes and caught them off guard, so it was just all great plays from our team.
Yeah, and what were you guys thinking after game number 3? Because we all know what happened last week, going up 2-0 against EG, and we're like, all right, is history going to repeat itself? And it ended up being into that moment. What can you say, what your team communication was like after that 3rd game? Because you have to expect that Team Liquid, they're going to continue to fight.
Yeah, it's just pretty much composure. I think that's like a big difference between pros and AMs nowadays. People don't have, like, if they go down in a game or they go down in a series and they came back on, then they don't know, like, they just lose complete composure and they just don't talk to each other. They start tilting. But our team's really good at just keeping our heads in the game. We don't try and get mad or anything. We just keep on going. So I think that's one of our best qualities, and it's showing.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, you had a fantastic game. I think it was
series.
Yeah, well, fantastic series, but Plaza Strongholds. You came out the gates on a triple kill, and then your map movement, your mechanics, all of that was coming in. How do you feel that you've played in this season? Because a lot of us and a couple of the pros feel like you've definitely been the most improved from the summer season into the fall.
I mean, best way to put it is I got my thumbs back. So I think that's showing. So I play every day. I grind with a lot of the Optic members. My team plays a lot, and I just try to keep on that schedule, just not get any distractions, and just keep on playing. Like I said, my thumbs are back. No e-girls. I'm doing well.
But you're also running for contests to be e-boy of the week or something like that.
Yeah,
so
no more e-girls. E-boys only.
I'm a little confused on that. Do you have any more questions or anything like that?
Yeah, I want to know what you guys are going to get ready to do right now, considering your playoff hopes come down to evil geniuses in this next series.
We're obviously going to watch the series. I'm going to get a good night's rest because I'm tired as hell, but just hope that EG wins and LG loses. Even though I'm friends with all of them, it's competition, so I want LG to lose.
All right. Any shout-outs that you want to give, Bradley?
Shout out to us. Shout out to Str8 Rippin.
I love that call.
Shout out to all the people that have been with us from the start. Rough season in the beginning, but we're turning it around, and tomorrow's a really big day, and this next match is huge for us and EG.
Sure is.
It really is. Of course, Bradley, thank you so much for taking the time to join us. Tell everyone we said congratulations. Arguably the most intense series of both summer and fall.
Yep. All right. Thank you, guys. Take it easy.
And wow, there you have it.
Insane series.
Shout out to APG.
Yeah, shout out to me, guys.
Hey, I mean, he deserved it after that performance. That was incredible. And considering summer APG to fall APG, like APG at regionals and worlds was extremely skilled. Obviously, he went through a lot during that break, was not playing himself last season, and sure enough, he's shown back up here for fall.
I want to point out another really big play that happened in that final game was when Hines was the last guy alive, crouching over down towards the carbine. And there was a bunch of plasma caster shots and grenades that were coming in off the wall, and somehow he got a trade out of that.
Yeah.
So that was eventually the 40th kill, and that's what locked it up at 40-40. Just wanted to interrupt you because that's what I do.
All right, good deal. Now, if you like what you see and you want to know how you can participate from home, you can always head over to halo.gg and find out how you can enter the open circuit, ultimately battle your way through the ranks, and then maybe win here in Vegas in next weekend, get one of those top 2 spots, come out to the ESL studios here in Burbank and compete, try to take one of these spots from the relegation teams. And of course, the relegation teams, we will find out more about that after this next series here, so don't go anywhere. We've got Luminosity versus Evil Geniuses coming up next.